At 6:02, with just 2 days left in President Trump's emergency crime crackdown, he's already claiming massive success in D.C.
D.C. now is 100%, and I don't want to say 100, but it's pretty close to 100% healthy, happy, thriving. It's a crime-free zone.
It comes as his administration continues work to beautify the district. Wanted to give you a live look at the White House here, where a peace vigil that stood for more than 4 decades has just been removed. Our Jess Arnold is on the scene this morning. And Jess, this removal is drawing quite a bit of pushback.
It is, and we still see volunteers out here this morning. It's obviously become this kind of back and forth between First Amendment versus President Trump's plan to beautify D.C. and clear out encampments that people who are unhoused have been staying in. And you can see behind me that this is still standing here. This has signage. It has explanations of the First Amendment, of the origin of this protest. You can see that listed here. And then as we continue to come around, what was taken down was the blue structure, not quite a tent, like a tarp and some structural materials to hold it up, that housed all these signs and kind of served as that beacon for so many years. You can see here, first they took our shelter, next they will take our voice. Now, all of this started on Friday. Earlier today, we are told that the organizer is planning to meet with the ACLU. And then on Friday, this happened after a reporter had told President Trump that this was an eyesore and to become anti-Trump and anti-American. So here was the president's response.
Take it down. Take it down today, right now.
Here's what agents had removed from Lafayette Park. Set up in 1981 to promote nuclear disarmament and end to global conflicts, it's believed to be the longest continuous anti-war protest in U.S. history. Yesterday, the White House released a statement calling the vigil, quote, a hazard to those visiting the White House and the surrounding areas. The man who watches over it says the officers justified their removal by calling it a shelter.
Well, of course it hurts, but you know what? I'm not going to dwell on the hurt. If other people want me to dwell on the hurt, I'm going to dwell on the power.
And that power, he says, is his First Amendment right, as you see written here. Again, President Trump filing this under an encampment, and that has how he was able to justify that structure's removal. Again, that organizer had said that he was planning to meet with the ACLU today, so we will update you as we find out what comes out of that meeting. But you can see, again, volunteers are still here this morning, standing watch, continuing this 24/7 vigil here, and the signs are not coming down, they say. Guys.